I wanted to respond to a comment I got on my video that showed my linen closet. Here's your downsizing pro tip of the day. This is my linen closet. And I've told you before how much I love having those square little containers that you're supposed to store shoes in because they stack really nicely up against each other. And I have that here on my shelf. Somebody put on there, how can you call that organized? You don't have anything labeled. Oh honey, I do not have enough hours in my day to label every box. That is not a level of perfection I aspire to. And the same two eyes that are looking at those labels can look and see what's in the box. Now, I'm not saying labeling boxes isn't a good thing to do. Like if you're a crafter and you have a closet full of all kinds of crafting supplies and your boxes are right on top of each other, label those. That really makes things helpful. And I'm sure if you have a big family that maybe labeling boxes helps. But I can tell you that I kind of aspire to the place for everything and everything in its place. When I was raising my boys, they would sometimes come to me or their dad would and say, hey, where's such and such? And I'd be like, oh, bathroom closet, third shelf from the top, far right-hand side. I know where everything is in my house. I always have, I always will. I hope I always will. I don't need to label things so that I can see where things are. When I see online, these people like with their kitchens and they open up the kitchen cabinet and everything's in special containers and they're all labeled, oh, my head hurts. That's a lot to maintain. First of all, then you have to read the labels to tell what's in the box. I open up my kitchen cupboards with my food. The pasta box is the blue one. The baking soda is the orange one. You know, the powdered sugar's in the yellow box. The oatmeal's in that round cylinder. I just can grab stuff. I know how old it is because I can look at the expiration date. I know what the cooking directions are because it's on the box or the container. Like when you put it in all those little containers, you lose all that information. You don't know what brands you bought or anything else. And you have to read the labels because you can't half the time figure out what's in the container otherwise. And then when the container's empty, you gotta wash it and dry it before you can fill it again. Like, who wants to do all that? Now, if that works for you, then hey, you have at it. You have all those special containers and you label all of them and you do all that. But yeah, no, that hurts my head to even think about that. So don't think that you have to label things to have things organized because I have not labeled things in my closets or my linen closet or my pantry. And I can tell you, walk in my house and ask me where something is and I'll tell you what shelf, what closet it is. So don't feel like you need to organize things that way. And to the lady who thought I wasn't organized because I didn't have things labeled, you do you, I'm gonna do me.